Howdy, 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 my beautiful Capricorn. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading, darling, for February 2022. All right, honey? So, in these tarot readings here today, let me know how this tarot reading helps. If it does, let me know which tarot cards resonate. That's how I keep up with you, Capricorn, in the comments below. As well as if you enjoy my vibe for today, Capricorn, I would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe because it helps me out more than you ever possibly could know, darling. All right? Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Capricorn, to get the full spectrum of what's going down in your life in specific. As well, be looking for the code word that's popping up somewhere in this video here today, Capricorn, and you write it down in the comments below to be entered into a chance to win a completely free tarot reading by me. All right, so let's just jump right into your tarot reading now here, Capricorn. One more bridge shuffle, and then let's get into it, darling. What is it that y'all are currently dealing with? Four of Cups coming in here, Capricorn. I feel like we pulled this energy for you last week. Correct me if I'm wrong, my regulars, but I feel like we pulled this Four of Cups for you last week. We also have the Empress energy stepping forward to you. All right. And then we have the Seven of Cups here, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. And then your inverted for the week here, darling, is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. All right. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So, Capricorn, I'm gonna have to be hard on y'all, darling. I'm gonna have to be hard on y'all. I'm gonna have to give it to you good, honey. All right. I see you guys back. What is the first of all? Back of the deck, yeah. Strength energy here. First and foremost, Capricorn, I'm gonna be calling y'all out. Y'all are in this place. Some of y'all are in this place of doubting yourself here. Y'all are in your head about some idea that has come to you, or you just have been doubting yourself about taking action in that. And so for many of you guys, it's like paralysis by overanalysis, Capricorn. Maybe there's like a bunch of different options that you are considering, right, because of the Seven of Cups here. And it's like you're doubting yourself due to this Empress energy here, where you're telling yourself you're not ready to give birth to something, right? The Empress represents fertility, but in that sense, I want you to think about the fertility energy more so, giving birth to your dream, giving birth to whatever it is that you have currently on your mind right now. All right. So you guys are in your head, you know. Ace of Swords, this is dealing with your psyche. Ace of Swords, Swords energy is wind, or rather air, and it's all dealing with the internal. Four of Cups here coming in, you are ignoring what ideas you have coming in, and you're just like disregarding it. You're just at this place right now, Capricorn, where you're telling yourself, being like, ugh, it's not worth it. And it's like, for some of you guys, maybe you're referencing from past other situations that you've experienced, where you're telling yourself, being like, oh, this wouldn't work out because I tried it last time and then, you know, you got X result, or what have you, right? You're just overall telling yourself that you're not ready, or that you couldn't do whatever this idea that you have going on, whether it's something creative. Some of you guys, you might be thinking about moving here as well. With the Seven of Cups dynamic here, it's just something that you are putting yourself at a freeze for. And so when you see it in these three cards in this dynamic here, Capricorn, I want to be telling you that you are ready. All right. I'm also going to be telling you, Capricorn, to brace yourself, darling, because I'm going to be very brutal with you this reading here, because I feel like y'all really need to be giving it to you good, darling. All right, get your mind out of the gutter, Capricorn. Like, I feel like y'all have something so good that y'all are sleeping on right now, Capricorn. You have something really good that's worth paying more attention to, but you're sleeping on it, you're ignoring it. Something I want to point out as well with the Four of Cups artwork, Capricorn. You see an individual sitting under a tree. That's you, right? And you're looking at your current situation with those three cups here. And so because of what's going on in your current situation, Capricorn, you keep your arms crossed, eyes are closed, right? And refusing anything new, refusing to see past what your current situation is. When you look on the side, Capricorn, you see spirit, your spiritual team, or what have you, offering a cup to you, trying to present that opportunity to you, right? This idea trying to be implanted in you, but you're choosing to keep your eyes closed, arms crossed, so you're ignoring it. You're not being open towards it. All right, Capricorn. So I'm gonna be calling y'all out, honey. I'm gonna be calling y'all out. So let's get into your second row now. Under your Four of Cups, Capricorn, we have here the Page of Swords energy here. All right. So you guys, you've always had this idea for probably quite some time, darling, where you're just like, oh yeah, I would like to entertain this Ace of Swords energy. I would like to dabble into there, but you don't want to. You just don't want to take the risk. You don't, because you think about all the different outcomes or just whatever your excuses are, Capricorn. All right. I told you I'm gonna be very brutal with y'all, because y'all need that wake up moment. Y'all are not seeing your potential, honey, because you are the Magician. This is under your Empress energy. It's also the heart of your spread here. All right. You are the Magician. The Magician energy, Capricorn, manifests the reality that they want to see in this world. They're able to create, they have the resources available to them to create that reality as well. So because this is under your Empress energy here, Capricorn, it's quite literally telling you that you are ready to give birth to something. You're ready to finally take action on this thing that has always been on your mind of being like, oh yeah, I would like to be a content creator, or it's like, oh yeah, I would like to do something more of the arts, or it's like, I would like to move to this other place that sounds better. But you keep on the Seven of Cups, you're just considering all these other options. You're considering all these other outcomes that could be happening. So it's just paralysis by overanalysis here. And then under your Seven of Cups, you're in the Nine of Wands, darling. You're being stubborn. You're being stubborn, darling, Capricorn, which I guess it makes sense for your sign, right? It makes sense. But I want you to consider as well, the Nine of Wands represents the wounded warrior standing strong in your conviction. I feel like I need to tell you guys, Capricorn, that you can handle this, all right? You absolutely can handle this. So get out of your imposter syndrome, get out of this place of doubt, get out of this place of fear, Capricorn. Whatever you need to be doing that's holding yourself back, that you need to be addressing, address it, darling, all right? Allow me to be the first person to give you permission to acknowledge yourself to be all that in a can of biscuits, all right? You're all that in a can of biscuits, honey. So really honor yourself, empower yourself more here, Capricorn. Ask yourself the question, why do you feel like you're not ready for this? And approach it logically. And it's just like, oh, I don't think I could move because I don't have the finances for it. Well, do you think you actually don't have the finances for it, or do you not want to make it happen, right? Are you just not choosing to save right now? Are you choosing to not take up odds and jobs, random jobs to get that money, right? Because again, it's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter necessarily, as the Magician is. You have to put in the work, of course, but you're able to, So stop treating like the cons that you have going on to disrupt you from that Ace of Swords energy to honor those slots. Stop treating these cons as being like that you can't handle them, that you can't change them, because you can, Capricorn. You have the Page of Cups energy here. Second page coming in. Pages represents new energy, Capricorn. Coming in, Page of Cups. You have the opportunities trying to be lined up for you, right? You consider this dynamic. This is quite literally what Spirit's trying to offer towards you. Page of Cups represents new opportunities and new people entering your life, Capricorn. All right. So it's like you just have to be open, right? You have to be open. So let's get into your third row now, Capricorn. Let's see what else we can expound on this, darling. Let's see here. Let's do one more bridge shuffle. Actually, no, I just got told to stop. So under your Four of Cups energy, Capricorn, as well as your Page of Swords energy, we have the High Priestess card. Trust in your intuition more, Capricorn. Again, it's for some reason I get this feeling that you guys have just been doubting yourself, Capricorn, where you're telling yourself that you wouldn't be able to do something. Like you're not giving yourself enough credit for what the things that you're able to create in your life here. Like a lot of you guys, Capricorn, would probably even try to argue with me, where you're like, oh no, Velka, I'm not actually the Magician. Like I can't manifest anything in my life or what have you. It's like, girl, keep it up. I'm gonna fight you, Capricorn. I say it with love. Under your Empress as well as your Magician energy, you have the Six of Pentacles stepping forward to you as well, darling. All right. And so in this energy here, like, yes, it might seem like a bumpy road initially. All right. But it's like the Six of Pentacles, like in this dynamic is like what you put out into the situation here, you're going to receive that in that balance. That's why the Six of Pentacles is referred to scales, or is usually art depicted as scales. So it's like, it's worthy of investing stuff into this. It's worthy of giving to this and giving it your all, because it will definitely give you the proper payout, kind of aligning with that Nine of Wands message as well, right? under your 9 of Wands as well as your 7 of Cups here, 5 of Wands. So again, I ain't gonna paint this fairy tale situation for you, Capricorn, where things are just going to be flawless for you. All right, you are definitely going to have a thick skin. You have to be ready to combat whatever is thrown at you. But again, you can handle it here. You absolutely can. I feel like for many of you Capricorns, you're like sinking into these narratives about being like, oh, like, what if this happens? Or, you know, I have to deal with this or what have you. It's like, okay, kind of what I was saying before. And it's like, okay, you feel like you don't have the finances, but what's stopping you from getting it? Because you easily could manifest the money if you would want to really put in the work for it, but you have to have you really have to be set on it. You can't just be half in, right? You have to just be like, all right, I'm going to manifest it. You're going to get that money. You're going to, you know, if you want to be a content creator, you invest yourself in that. You know, you have to throw yourself in there, right? You have to put in the work, right? As a magician. I'm not saying that you Capricorn think that it's just, you deserve to have things handed to you on a silver platter. But you have to acknowledge that, like, you know, it's like being told is like, yeah, you're gonna have to put in the work, but 6 of Pentacles lets you know it's like it'll pay off, right? Back of the deck energy is the Fool energy here. So you guys really have the opportunity, if you were willing to put in the work here, to really start a new chapter in your life entirely here for you. You could change your story. All right, you can change your story, Capricorn, but you have to be willing to put in the work, essentially. All right, darling. So, you know, I have to really refrain myself, Capricorn, because I really just want to like shake y'all right now. So let's get some final thoughts on tarot here. Let's see what else we can expound on with this, Capricorn. We're gonna do one more bridge shuffle and then we'll get right into this, darling. Oh, girl, okay. Who am I to argue? So the couple cards that already came flopping out, darling, is the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here. Come on now, Capricorn. So Ace of Cups, your cup runneth over, darling. All right. Ace of Cups, your heart chakra is opening up. 9 of Pentacles is the most profitable energy to be having for, especially for my self-employed. You know, when you see the 9 of Pentacles, when I read for my clients and I see the 9 of Pentacles and their question is being like, oh, should I start this business? Should I do X, Y, and Z? When I see the 9 of Pentacles, you can't get a better card than that. And then you amplify it with the Ace of Cups, where you feel extremely fulfilled. Opportunities set themselves up for you. Like, Capricorn, you think you know the whole story here. You feel like you see all the scenarios of how things could play out as a 7 of Cups, but the reality is you don't. You don't know the full story. You don't know how things would actually turn out for you, because it would actually be extremely profitable for you. All right. So stop treating this situation as if you know the full story, because you don't. Like, how things would actually pan out for you is really beautiful. You have here the King of Swords. This is mastering, again, your mindset, darling. All right. This is taking control of how you are seeing things, how you are approaching things, how you are thinking about things, and shifting that mindset to where you know you could handle it. All right. I'm noticing a theme here as well. You have the 6 of Pentacles, which is very Libra energy. Empress energy as well is the Libra, one of the Libra cards. And then you have the King of Swords here. Air energy. I'm noticing a lot of, like, I'm noticing these signs, you know. So Libra is obviously an air sign, Capricorn, if you didn't know, of course. So you might be, you know, socially pay attention to any type of potential Libra, or someone that has strong Libra in their chart, coming in to your life here, Capricorn, to assist you in some way. All right. Or they might just remind you of like a Libra, you know, or having Libra traits, because obviously you're not going to just know someone that has, you're not going to always just know someone's full chart, right? You have the Fool card coming in twice for you, Capricorn. Very powerful energy to be having here. And then your final card here is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, like, this is profitable for you if you're willing to take this leap of faith, right? That's what the Fool represents, is the leap of faith as well. You have to be willing to take that leap of faith, Capricorn. But once you do, Knight of Pentacles, that's what gets the ball going for you. Again, the Knight of Pentacles, it is the slowest moving knight, but it is the knight that gets to its destination without question. Might be a little bit slower than what you're hoping for. You're going to have to be uncomfortable, because the Knight of Pentacles does leave their comfort zone to go out into that uncharted territory. But you get the satisfaction of knowing that you're going to get to that destination. You can change up your story here for the positive, but you have to be willing to put in the work. All right. So let's start pulling your oracle cards to wrap up your tarot reading for this week, Capricorn. Let's see, what animal spirit's stepping forward to you? You have the cardinal spirits here. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever it is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium here, Capricorn. All right. And so, for many of you guys, with that high priestess, you're doubting your intuition, you're doubting your capabilities here. Some of you guys are also being called out, Capricorn, to connect to your spiritual team, your ancestors, your spirit guides more, because the cardinal does have strong spiritual significance for many people as well. Like, you're really being told here where it's like something is out of balance in your mindset here, Capricorn. This isn't like you to just be doubting yourself like this. You know, take that leap of faith, darling. You have the full moon in Virgo because you are good enough. Come on now. Come on now, Capricorn. I was just, I spent half this reading here telling you that you're good enough, that you have the potential here. But that's what's out of balance, is like you're not seeing your value. You're doubting your intuition. You're doubting yourself and what it is that you could create in your life as that magician, right? So come on now, Capricorn, darling. And so I'm going to be giving y'all some homework here this week, Capricorn. I'm going to be pulling from this Animal Oracle deck as well. It's a different one from the other one. It has numbers associated with it as well. I'm big on numerology, Capricorn. So whatever number comes forward here, I want you to write it down to look it up at a later point to see what significance that message has or that number has for you this week. All right, darling? You have here the Buffalo Spirit, number 1 in numerology, which is funnily enough, Capricorn, is what the magician is associated with as well, is the number 1. The Buffalo Spirit says the abundant universe will provide. All right. So 1 is definitely your number. Magician is associated with the number 1 as well. So the abundant universe will provide. You will be taken care of. Remember, again, some of you guys, you need to connect to your spiritual team, darling. All right. Because they are trying to help you out in terms of going after your goals here. But you are able to really handle yourself. You're able to take care of yourself, Capricorn. Have more faith. Remind yourself that you are good enough. All right. Like, I don't know what else I need to be saying, Capricorn. I hope this inspires you. I hope this motivates you. I hope for many of you Capricorns that this reading here helps you get out of your head. Really. So yeah, I love you so much, Capricorn. That's the weekly tarot reading that I have for you, darling. If you enjoyed this tarot reading here today, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, Capricorn, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. I only do my readings through there. I have some scam accounts trying to scam people. I will never reach out to you to do a reading, darling. That's just tacky, right? Be sure to follow me on my TikTok. I do live streams every single day there, as well as my Instagram. Same as here. Both the usernames are just SimplyVelca. Everywhere that I am is SimplyVelca. All right. I love you so much, Capricorn, and good luck. Bye, doll.